guys, it's Logan and Justin.
Well, hold on, restart that. You start with, hey guys, and I went.
Hey guys, it's Logan and Austin from Just One here. We are doing a little gear video for the Alaska Moose trip coming up, and as you can see, there's a lot to go through. Austin's pack, my pack. We pretty much have the same dry bags. He carries more gear in his. I've got clothes separated. He just brought to my attention that he's bringing some suitcases, so I'm gonna be smart, and instead of trying to fit everything in a bag, I'm gonna bring a suitcase.
Yeah. So for packing, I'm checking a suitcase and then my bow case, and those will be my 2 check bags. I'm also bringing a carry-on bag that will be all my clothes, and then my gear, my bag, and everything will go in my suitcase. That's going to be checked. And then I'll also I'm planning to bring a small backpack that will be like my personal items, or my personal item on my flight. And that's going to be laptop, because we're going to need a laptop up there since we're going to be recording up there, and any other stuff that may not fit in my bag.
So I'll start with the easy stuff first. So obviously sleeping bag, okay. Mine's a little bigger than Austin's. But this is the sleeping bag, and then I also have a mat that goes with it. So this is on the bottom of my pack, and then this is inside. Depending on how long of a hunt I think we're going on, before we leave the camp, we'll be like, okay, we're gonna go backpacking tonight. Make sure you bring your sleeping bag. Whatever else you're taking, so I'll be prepared for it. So sleeping bag, yeah, with a mat.
My sleeping bag will not go in here, but there's my bag. It'll, like Logan said, attach on the bottom. Call it good. I'm gonna toss that out of the way.
Okay, get that out of the way.
I also have a similar setup. I color coded my bags, my dry bags. Reason I use dry bags is if my bag gets wet or anything, my stuff's still going to stay dry. They're not great dry bags. I think they're $20.
Yeah, they're cheap.
I have a pillow, an air up pillow, and a mattress pad that I kind of keep in here, and this is what I call like my bedding camp bag. So if I were bringing a tent or anything like that, it'd go in here, but I'm not on this trip. We're gonna have a Noah's tarp for camping. So that'll kind of be our camp setup. I'll jump into my next bag since you have
I'm still on knees, man. I can't catch or squat to save my life.
So this is my personal bag, and this, I don't carry all of this, but this is just kind of what I have in this bag right now. Gotta have a roll of toilet paper, dude wipes. I may not bring these back country, but it's always good to have dude wipes. Picaridin for the bugs up there. It's a lotion. And then I have my pill pouch, which has allergy medicine, pain medicine, everything from Imodium to acetaminophen. That's a funny word.
Acetaminophen.
AKA Tylenol. And that is what's in kind of my personal hygiene bag.
I don't have a personal hygiene bag yet. I haven't made one yet. Obviously I'm going to. If I do remember correctly, this is like my coats, and I have my rain gear in here. If I open it up, if I believe this is the right bag, pretty sure. I know, yes, I'm right. I run Sitka. This is my beanie. I've got my rain gear in here as well. Let's see. That is the open country rain gear, and then I have I think it's Kelvin Aerolite jacket, hooded jacket. Super soft, super lightweight, super compact. It's feather insulated with, I forgot what it's called. It starts with a P. But basically it's super, super warm.
It looks like that puffy down.
Kind of like a puffer coat.
It's like a down jacket.
Super soft.
Is all this going with you in your day pack?
So in my day pack, depending on location and where we're at, the weather of the day, I'm obviously always going to have my rain gear, and obviously this is my rain gear. I'll always have this in the pack every single day because probably guaranteed it's gonna rain or it's gonna be kind of misty.
Alaska's known for
a
that.
lot of the time. So rain gear is always going to be in the pack every day. I'll probably layer this. This is an ambient jacket. It's in the subalpine color, just because I know we're not going to be super elevated moose hunting, so I want to stay pretty hidden, at least from someone else's part. But In the pack, obviously a layer, depending on what the weather looks like the other day. Always gonna bring rain gear, and then.
I think for any Western hunt or an Alaska hunt, you need to have a good base layer, a good mid layer, which is going to be your insulation layer, and then a good outer layer. And that mid layer can be a couple layers stacked on top, like a jacket and a vest, something like that. Good outer layer, and then rain gear. Rain gear out west is not as important, but I would still say get rain gear. And if you have that, that should cover you. I was making fun of him for Sitka. I wear Badlands. It's far superior. No, I'm kidding to all you Sitka people, but I have the same kind of setup, a puffy down, mid layer, base layer, rain gear, all of that. And pretty much in my pack, rain gear is a must every day, especially in Alaska. The outer layer is going to change depending on the weather for the day, whether it's going to reach 60, whether it's going to be down in the 40s or whatnot. So just in general, that camo, doesn't matter what camo you use, but that kind of layering system is very important.
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
I've also got a mosquito head net because mosquitoes are getting pretty bad. So I bought this on Amazon. It came with 2. I gave Deegan one. He's not here right now, but he has my second one. And then really for clothing, I'm gonna have gloves here. I can grab those. You know, I don't know why we're sitting on the floor.
It's comfortable and we can reach all our stuff.
Yeah, but I have these. These are really lightweight. They're also really thin and soft. They got felt inside, or whatever you want to call it. They're grippy as well, so you don't lose things. These are also waterproof, and then these are my.
Those are heavy duty.
Yeah, the heavy duty gloves.
I like that.
They're super warm. These are open country. I actually do wear these during whitetail season. So when I've got like my Fanatic system on or something like that, I throw these on. They're still small enough that I can fit my release through my fingers, and warm enough that you don't have to layer 2 gloves onto one.
Right.
There's wind stopper in both of these sets of gloves, so you don't have to worry about the wind. And like the main thing when it comes to cold, it's not just the outside temperature, it's the wind.
Yep.
So as long as you have a good layering system that has a wind stopper in it, you're going to be pretty much set. I guess, do you have boots with you?
My boots are over there. A good pair of hiking boots is essential. You're going to be on your feet, especially for your Western hunts, but for Alaska, good pair of boots, waterproof for both Western and Alaska hunting, are going to be essential because, I mean, it's your feet. You're going to be on your feet a lot, putting on miles. So he's running Under Armour, I'm running Cabela's Instinct boots.
And main reason I went Under Armour is because I bought these pretty late and I didn't really feel like I wanted to break in a new pair of leather boots just like that. These are super comfortable, super soft. I mean, it's like I'm wearing a pair of basketball shoes. They're durable, they're waterproof.
You're gonna want to make sure your boots are.
They're cheaper than buying Cabela's.
And you're gonna want to make sure your boots are broken in no matter what boot you have.
So
food bag, I have my jet boiled, which I'm only going to have. We're going to have 1 per group, so I may not carry that. I may, depending on what group I'm in. For my hunts, I'm going to carry 2 to 4 peak refuels in my bag. That way I have those. I'll probably have some other snacks and stuff, but I haven't chose those yet. Yeah. And spoon. That way, backcountry, have access to water most times, and we'll be able to have food.
I haven't gotten any of the MREs yet, peak refuels. I do have this. I mean, it is a jet boil. It's called Pocket Rocket. I mean, it is essentially what the word says.
The Pocket Rocket.
It's super tiny. I mean, this is all it is right there. This little bitty thing.
Notice how he said it's super tiny.
It's super tiny. It's very small. Fits your pocket. All you need is a canister of propane, which obviously we can't take on the plane, so we're gonna get that at Walmart whenever we get there. But I guess I'll go into my layering system now. This is all my layers, my underlayers, my merino wool from Sitka. I have some Under Armour stuff I'll pile on as well. That's just thin base layer, which is super cheap on Amazon. I mean, I'm all for staying warm, but when it comes to price and you have a good deal on something, you can't beat little things like this. These are pants. I mean, super soft, super thin, and obviously thick enough that it's going to support you in the cold because they're really skin tight. So I got
That's
two pairs.
perfect.
2 pairs of these from Under Armour. I mean, they're really nice.
I'm gonna throw my bag out of the way.
You know, we are kind of messy right now, but there's a method to our madness.
Oh, actually, I have stuff on my bag I need to talk about.
But 2 pairs of pants. I've got the same as shirts. So 2 blue. I don't know why they came in blue and black. I ordered black, but I got blue. I don't really care. But yeah,
It's a base layer.
same thing. Base layer, super tight shirt, and then I also have a merino wool. This is Sitka. It's a base layer too. And then I have the same in pants. These are a little thicker, more for if it's going to be a cooler day. I might wear these with the Under Armour and then strip down and go from there, depending on how cool or hot the day might get. So that's my base layer system.
Base layers. I'm gonna get my pack out of the way. A couple things I have on my pack that I think are not essential, but important to me. I have this thing right here, which is kind of like a holster for my camera. It can slide in there and it'll hold my camera there. That way I don't have to carry my camera. It'll be out of the way if I come into a situation where I'm shooting with my pack on. Most times we're going to spot the moose, drop the pack, make our play, and come back for the packer. But you never know when you're going to be shooting with a pack on. I also have my Bow Spider. Shout out to Bow Spider. I love their product. You can put this anywhere. I prefer it on my hip because I don't want to miss an opportunity and it's easiest to remove from my hip. It's literally a little holster thing that you just attach to your bow. It's super lightweight, slide in here, supports the weight of your bow. My bow will be right here, ready to go whenever I need it. And other than that, the pack we're both running is the MRK6 from Badlands. It has a nice meat shelf, has a ton of storage and pockets and all that, which we don't really need to get into because every pack, I mean, the biggest thing is a framed pack is going to be your best friend, especially when you're hauling out a moose. So this has metal frame in it, and you can get a variety of packs. There's a bunch of good packs. Just, I would say boots and pack are probably the most important thing. So
we'll throw a link in the description to this pack if you want to go check it out for yourself. This is my first like big game hunt. So Austin was like, yeah, this is the pack I use. Got me a good deal on it, and I snagged it. So it's really good. I love it so far. I have one more bag. This is like my pants, and I believe a couple other things as well. But I have a lot more clothes to go through. Obviously, I have a couple more dry bags I've yet to stock up with food and like personal hygiene things as well. I've got all my socks. I have Darn Tough socks, the wool socks. I got 3 pairs of those. Super nice, super soft as well. I've got another good layering system here. So this is the Fanatic hoodie, or Fanatic jacket, I think is what it's called.
And is this going to be outer layer, mid layer?
This is going to be more of a mid layer. It's super soft on the inside. It's got windstopper in it. It's just a good all-around jacket. I use this like even for whitetail season, early whitetail. If it's going to be like 50 degrees, I'll throw this on and use it. I also have the subalpine shirt. It's got holes in it for really good ventilation. If it's going to be like a warmer day, that'll just be a mid layer. And I've got a scent pants in like the coyote color from Sitka, and then I've got the Mountaineer pants as well. I believe they're called Mountaineer pants, obviously. I mean, Sitka's they have so many pants. All I know is that it was something mountain pants, and it has pads on the knees, and then it has an option for
Suspenders.
I don't know if I'll use them, and it's got a pad for your butt too. It's really tough, so if you're sitting somewhere rocky, it's not going to tear your pants.
That'll be nice. So I've covered more of the gear. I have a lot of this layering system. I don't have as much because, well, you know how Sitka people are. Red bag. Red is for emergency. If something happens, we need first aid, something quick. That's what's in this bag. I have my med kit. It has ointment, triple antibiotic ointment, has some bandages, Band-Aids. It has tweezers, gloves, gauze. I even have like the water purification tablets in here. And that's just all first aid. I actually had to get into this in my elk trip. As I was processing the elk, I sliced my finger and had to bandage that up, put I call it a finger condom. I don't know what it is, but it's one of those plastic things that slides over your fingdom. Or fingdom.
That's
finger. That's what I
heard.
call them. So that's that. Tourniquet, really important to have. You never know when it could come in handy. Honestly, if you're doing a Western hunt where you're going to be out backcountry more than, I would say, 30 minutes, even if you're inside 30 minutes, I carry this with me when I deer hunt. And I'm next to hospitals sometimes. Yeah. You just never know when it could come in handy for you or someone else that you're hunting with. Same thing with Quick Clot. Luckily, I've never had to use it. Stops bleeding. And I hope I never have to use it, but I have it in here. And a big thing with like your first aid, your emergency bags, make sure stuff is updated. Some stuff expires, so make sure you have an updated kit at all times, and replace anything that you may feel, even like if your tourniquet, if it has a rip, probably should replace it. That way you're ready to go.
I was like totally zoned out there for a second, just like, I don't know what I was looking at, but
ignore him.
For a good like minute, I was not processing anything.
So, next bag that I have is game bags, and this is just my processing bag. I have
those in there, yeah.
My knife blades for my outdoor edge knife,
Replaceable?
rechangeable. What was I saying? Replaceable blades that you can change out. I find this to be the best for cutting up game and doing things like that, because you can always guarantee you have a sharp knife and you don't have to dig into it. I also got, I have gloves, just some rubber gloves. I don't like to dig my hands in. Oh, my Tacticam's deer season's coming too. Fun fact. I don't like to dig my hands in and get them super messy. Call me a girl. It's just how I am. So I bring gloves, and then I also have this thing. This is an ulu. It is what actually like native Alaskans use to skin their deer. And I bought it when I went to Alaska. I was like, you know what? It'd be cool to return with it and get to use it on a moose like they did. So it says, it also has our Just One Outdoors established 2021 on it. So
sick.
Yeah. And that is what I'll be using. I'll be using these for processing meat, or I guess quartering up an animal when we get it down. Do you have anything else to go through?
I mean, I have my vinyl harness. I have my vinyl harness I'll have on. Obviously, Austin has his.
Yep.
Mine's in my room over there.
Rangefinder, binos.
I've got my game bags. I got 4 of them.
Probably shouldn't wave a pistol around in the video.
Especially in the house.
Have a 10 millimeter.
Me too.
Because that's important. We'll just
Sig.
we'll blur that out or something. Release, a big thing that I don't have in my bag right now. Backup release. Big Western hunts. The last thing you want to do is
not have a release.
Alaskan hunt, not have a release, lose your release. Could be bad. Another thing that I had in my first aid bag, I'll have one in my pocket, one in my bino harness, one in my first aid, is a lighter. Fire could honestly save your life, especially in freezing temperatures, so always have access to that.
Something I don't have yet. We're only 11 days out, and I'm still
only 11 days. Let's see. We mentioned that a 10 millimeter, some big bore bear ammo. It is 200 grain, 10 millimeter ammo. Have a couple packs of that to carry. Thanks to Logan, I now have a knife that I'll connect somehow to my pack.
Shout out to SOG.
Shout out to SOG.
Thanks for the knives.
Yeah, we're excited to use them. Well, hopefully we don't have to use them for like self-defense.
But use them in a good way.
Yeah,
that
like
we just harvested a really nice
process a deer. I love the grip on this knife, honestly.
It's nice.
Has that nice thumb groove. I don't know what you'd call that.
Yeah, thumb groove.
But I like it. Another lighter.
He's got some sticks.
I have sticks, trekking poles. I honestly don't use these a lot when I'm hunting, but when it comes to packing out, having something to lean over on is a game changer. And these carbon fiber ascend poles are quite impressive. They can handle a lot of weight. So have those, and then I have my bull magnet. I bought this from Alaska. You can call with it. You can hit against a tree obviously that doesn't sound like an antler, but you can use it as a rake. And someone recommended this. You can honestly make this with, I mean, Steve Ranella did it with what, an oil?
Yeah, it looked like an old oil,
thing.
like a pine oil.
Yeah.
Just cut the bottom of it out.
You can do whatever, but decide to use this for this hunt.
That's important.
Yeah, yep, those, I'm kind of going through.
Oh yeah, I have hip waders as well.
Yep, I have hip waders too.
They're too far.
For Western hunt, Colorado, you don't need them. Alaska, tundra, water, you're gonna need them.
Yep.
This, I won't dig into this too much. This is what I call my camera bag. Since we're recording, I have my GoPro, I have batteries, I have maybe an extra mount if I decide to bring it. I'm still finalizing what I want, like rain cover for my camera. That I'm probably bringing just because I don't want my camera to get wet. And if it's torrential downpour, probably not bringing my camera, probably recording with my phone. Which that brings me to have a spotting scope coming. It's the mini, mine's the mini Vortex one, it's an angled one. And then a phone scope that attaches to this one. I also have a mag view coming that will attach to my new one to record video through that, because we'll have some guys using rifles, and it'll just be cool if we see a bear to be able to get high quality video up close.
100%.
So that's still being finalized, you know, whatever. This is my miscellaneous bag, water bladder, that's important. You have one of those.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm so tired. I just yawned big time.
He's yawning. Hey, there's my spare release. Rain cover.
Yeah, my rain cover's in my bag, and also my bladder's in there as well. It's Camelback. It has a filter already on there, so I don't have to
Like
worry
that?
about. Yeah, same exact filter there. So it's already in there. Ran through my side strap, and then my rain cover. Oh yeah.
Headlamps. Doesn't really matter what kind you use. I just have Walmart one that
Amazon.
very bright.
Gosh, super
It'll
cheap.
work pretty good. Because that was a dog, just so you know. We don't have
If you heard that,
someone
that was,
tied up.
That was my dog.
This is a Moose Decoy Ultimate Predator gear. I don't want to get it all out because it's kind of hard to fold back up, but it has antlers. It's a Moose Decoy, can attach to your bow. You can shoot through it. Your cameraman can hold it, whatever you may choose or how you choose to use it. Go check them out. They have a lot of different animals. They even have a cow that you can use. So yeah, it's a good product. We'll see if it works in Alaska. I've been told it's a must-have by a guy who's been up there and archery hunted. Obviously, you don't have to have this to kill something, but it could be beneficial.
I have a Z-sit as well for glassing, because I don't want to just sit on a bunch of rocks. I mean, it's super easy, snaps out. It's not huge. It's not a ton of padding, but it's enough that you're not just sitting on just rocks. So
One of my favorite finds for Colorado was Dude wipes, but these are Dude shower wipes. They are a massive wipe, and it doesn't get you clean like a shower would, but this is a great pick-me-up midweek, or actually, honestly, every night we would wipe off with these. Wipe off gives you a feeling that you're clean. It kind of refreshes you a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to work like a shower would, but it's pretty dang close for those backcountry hunts. Definitely bring in these so that we can, because our place we're staying doesn't have running water, so this will be good to have. There is a shower nearby that we may head up to, so.
or the river in the back.
Or the river, yeah.
Don't be a baby.
Yeah, don't be a
It's
baby.
not that cold. Wake you up in the morning.
Obviously, there's other stuff that will be with us. We'll have extra peak refuels, extra MREs, and extras of stuff that won't be in our packs. But that kind of wraps up everything, besides one more thing. A lot of people get stuck in fog and stuff and read books and stuff. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is doing some devotions in the
100%.
mountains, just on the side of the mountains. So I'm bringing my Bible with me. Probably served me good to read it more anyways, so
Yeah.
might as well bring it with me. This is a Bible I've had since high school. It is well used, so that's kind of why I'm bringing it I'm okay if it gets wet and stuff, and it's not my good Bible, but it's still a good book.
Still a good book. Obviously, there's some stuff I don't have yet. like I said, I have a couple more dry bags I'm still filling up with stuff. We're 11 days out, 11 or 12 days out from leaving. I'm gonna get some dude wipes, some peak refuels. I still need to get a little bit of med kit things here and there, some lighters. So it's just some things I'm still piecing together as we get to the final days, which is getting exciting, or exciting.
We're getting there.
But that's really it. I mean, now that we've made a mess, we get to clean it all back
Clean
up.
it all
and
up.
Put it away.
But one thing I'll say is this is like part one of our our moose series. Afterwards, you guys will have to let us know if you want to hear like a review of our gear dump, what we used a lot of, what we didn't use, what we wish we would have had. We can record another video about that.
I can safely say, you know, I've never been, so I'm just packing for what I think might happen. But I'll probably get there, and I might use half of what I brought. So I think that'd be a good video opportunity to do, like what we use, what we don't use. Because if you look, you can't research like, what do I take to Alaska? You know, there's a big list of things you should take.
And everyone has their own list.
Yeah, we don't get flown in. We're doing DIY moose hunt this year. So there might be stuff I want to bring that I don't have, and stuff I'm definitely not bringing back next year. So
we appreciate you guys watching this video. Leave us a comment down in the comment area. What should we bring? What are we missing? And let us know if you want to see a review of our gear dump done by us after the hunt. And we will catch you on the next video. Stay tuned. There will be a moose down soon.
there will be.